Having seen in the last video how to get the different views, the front view, top view and side view, how you will get different edges hidden and how some of the faces will become exactly perpendicular to the view so that they get completely hidden, we have seen in the last video. Now let us concentrate on some of the conventions that we have to follow in the engineering drawing when we are drawing the orthographic views of this drawing. So the first thing that we have to take care about are these boxes. These boxes are not needed, and neither do we need the written part of top view, side view and all. HP, VP and PP itself will convey the information that the particular view is the side view, top view or front view. Next, coming to the first point here, the front view base must be touching XY line. The base of the front view we have here, it has to be touching the XY line. That's because the object is going to be assumed such that it is resting on the ground. So whenever the object is resting on the ground, the base of the front view is naturally going to come on XY line. So the base of the front view has to be drawn on XY line. And the next thing that we have to take care about, let's move this to the side so that we'll get more area for the main figure. Okay, so we have the rules over here, fine. So after shifting this, next thing is to follow the conventions. Now the dimension lines are not written like this. There is a convention that we have to follow for the dimension lines. So the dimension lines have to be of ISO standard and the text has to be written above the line. It should not be appearing at the middle like this, but it should appear above the line. At the same time, the text size can be reduced to a small extent. Okay, so these are the conventions that we have to follow for dimension lines. Next, the third point is, unless unavoidable, keep the dimension lines outside of the main geometry. Now here you can see some of the dimensions are appearing inside the main geometry. This dimension is inside, so it has to be transferred outside. So all these dimensions which are appearing inside the main geometry have to be transferred in some or the other way on the outer side. So you can follow a constant distance, some constant distance throughout the geometry that you can maintain between the edge and the dimension line. All these sides whichever we have, they have to meet this requirement. So this edge exactly must appear exactly above this edge. So this edge must appear exactly below this particular edge, and wherever the other geometry is starting, like this starting point, it should appear exactly in vertical line from the front view. Similarly, this edge should match the exact point here. As far as the side view is concerned, we have to take lines from this point straight, and we have to draw arc with this point as center, starting here and ending here. So this is how we'll be matching the points. Similarly, we have to take these lines from the different points, from all these points, from this point as well. So similarly, arc also has to be drawn from all these points. And once you draw the arc, these points must be here used to get this side view. So even the side view is going to be matching exactly with the horizontal line from here. So this should be of same height. So directly once you take the dimension here, you don't have to take the dimension again on this side. So we can directly use projection lines in order to make the side view. Next, we might also have to transfer these dimensions from the side view, because generally we don't make any dimensions on the side view. Side view has to be placed independent of the dimension lines. So even this dimension, we can just transfer it over here. Fine. So these are the conventions that we have to follow. Next, try to keep maximum dimensions in the line. In line means like these two dimensions are on the same side, so they must be placed in the same line. These two dimensions also must be placed in same line. These two also must be placed in same line. These two. So try to keep maximum number of dimensions, as many dimensions as possible, in the straight line. Next, The smaller dimensions must be placed nearer and the larger dimensions outside. So whenever we have two types of dimensions appearing here, two levels of dimension appearing at any point, so the smaller dimensions have to be placed nearer to the edge, larger dimensions have to be placed far away from the edge.